In the Revachol Citizens Militia, there is only one officer superstar. This is his story.
And then sleep doesn't come.
Oh no! Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault.
Okay, let's check the pillow.
Its synthetic filling has separated into hard lumps. The pillowcase smells oddly.
Okay, how about we check the blanket?
It barely covers your toes, stretching over your soft belly. This is your body here, intimate and warm, breathing.
Okay, let's roll over onto our other side, which, is something I do when I can't sleep, which is every night.
It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Let's think about this. Who killed him? Who?
Something to do with, what was it that the lieutenant said? Union? And it's gone again. Your thoughts lost between the slowing brain waves.
So we're drifting off into sleep. Okay, no more thoughts. Let's fall asleep.
Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Ooh, images of what? Let's watch. What is this? Are we walking around in a dream? Hitting tab, nothing's coming up. Let's go look at the body. There's a disco ball above the body. Check it out.
Do you remember the scent of your childhood?
That was the bloated corpse of a drunk. It's us, hanging from the noose. I was born in a hospital where people usually go to die.
You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me.
Is that our name, Harry?
Do you remember your wife's hand on your face?
Tell me what this is. I'm not answering before you tell me who you are.
You know who I am. I'm the bad day. The one where you ask her, and then later in the streets, wandering. It's the worst day of all time, Harry dear. And it's coming. She will hear about it on the phone.
Is this our ex-wife? Did she leave us? Did we fall apart after she left us?
Reality will turn into a grotesque nightmare. This will be the last thing you did to her. Tell me, do you remember the love of your life?
Yeah, I was left. He was left. We know she left him.
That's right, funky baby. And you just stood there. One hand on the bottle and the other on your dick. Watching her go. Let it all be dragged away from you.
Right, and this is why he wasn't looking for a happy song to sing. This is why he was looking for a lamentation to sing karaoke. He wants to make everybody else feel like shit like he does.
Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours?
So is his whole superstar shtick just a cover for his emotional destruction, his PTSD? I think it might be. He doesn't want to come back.
They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium.
What is Elysium?
Everything. The pale and the Isolas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up.
Yeah, but we know we fucked up. No, this guy is going to push through. I think he's going to say, I can come back from this, even though that superstar shtick is just really a facade.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding?
No. He's trying to solve the case. He's using the case to inspire him to drag himself back out of the abyss.
You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
We're not coming back, ancient reptilian brain.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover.
God, there's another type?
Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too, so soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork, barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
I feel terrible for this guy. He was once at the top of his profession, solving all sorts of crimes, doing so without even indulging in violence. Now he's stuck in a living nightmare, and even though it may all be self-inflicted, his life is a total shambles. He's drug and drink-addled and able to remember little beyond having lost the love of his life. Poor Harry. If that is even his name. Let's see what this thought is.
Good going, buddy.
Oh my God, what the hell was that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night.
What the hell is going on with me?
You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think.
Is he done pretending? Is he going to pull off his own mask? Or is he going to just bullshit? I think he's going to bullshit some more. He's going to bullshit himself. He's going to bullshit everyone else. No, that's not it. Really. I feel super good.
That's not really true. Your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more.
Electrochemistry is pushing us to do more drugs just to be balanced or to not confront reality.
You're too weak to say no now. Waking up is the worst part. Maybe somewhere down the line you could decline.
I think he's going to go after it. I think it's easy for him to be in bed thinking about how he could be a better person. But he's not just going to flip a switch and everything gets better. I need to get more of it. Detecting is my life. He's going to opt in to getting more speed.
Of course. Martinez is speed central. You just gotta poke around. Follow your nose.
For a little nose candy.
You and Speed will be happy again. You will make her come home. This time, it will be different.
No, we don't believe that. It won't be any different, but it'll still be awesome. Oh, I guess it said Monday here all the time, and I just am noticing now. The hangover is coming on mega strong now. You need more speed in your bloodstream. Find some, put it in your hand, and snort it up your nose. Okay, so I guess we need to put on our superstar face and confront the day, such as it is. Looks like there's a bunch of bottles from our previous escapades here that we can pick up. So we'll do that so we can sell those. For some reason we can't pick this one up. Oh, there's one. Doesn't look like there's any in the tub. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go downstairs. Oh, there's the union members. And Kim is in our party over here. And he has something to say. He's at the counter with Gart. Wonder what his gloves do. Let's go talk to Kim first. Oh, and there's Lena.
Morning. Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Do you mean rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
I don't think we need to ask. This is dumb, he knows. We know these are the men Gart told us about. There are so many of them, maybe we should call reinforcements. He would never do that. That's nonsense.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Okay, good to know.
But aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
I am, in fact, curious, Logic.
They're in no hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Okay, thanks, Kim. Let's see what Lena has to say this morning.
Just a moment.
The old woman turns back to the cafeteria manager.
She's agitated, judging from the way she keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
See, so other than somebody making a call from here, there isn't really a good place for somebody to report the crime that we know of.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway. I'm glad to see you again, dear.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
This seems very showy and in line with the facade he's trying to put up here. Sorry, ma'am. I didn't mean to eavesdrop on your conversation. Tell me how I might make it up to you.
Oh, please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie. I was just hoping to make a call, but the Whirling's phone line isn't working. The union office probably has a phone, but I can't really get there. Or to the phone booth down the coast. And Gary's phone is dead, too.
Wait, what's wrong with the phone line?
The manager was vague about it.
Why did you need to use the phone anyway?
To let the young woman who's house-sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and our friend Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're still missing, and I haven't heard from them.
Uh-oh.
I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
A little missing persons puzzle might just be the thing to take your mind off the hangover.
Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully. But you have more important things to worry about.
She glances out the window toward the bay.
More important than a missing expedition? I don't know. Expeditions often lead to something interesting.
What is this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps. He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
The waterlock. That was broken. Could this be it?
The water lock to the other side of the coast is broken. They're probably just stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
It looks like some maniac crashed his motor carriage into it. Probably Jacob Irv.
Oh, sweetie, if it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you both.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast, please do keep an eye out for my husband.
Well, we'll certainly do that.
Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that vanilla murder investigation.
Exactly. We're definitely going to funk it up.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here at the Whirling. He gets so tangled up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
All right, another side quest for us. If I see him, I'll let him know you're here, when or if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Tell me more about this rare insect your husband is looking for.
Oh, sweetie, it's fascinating. But I shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
No, I want to hear about the insect.
Well, it's a phasmid, technically, but...
Ah yes, Phasmatodia, a diverse group of insects whose bodies resemble twigs, leaves, that sort of thing. Ghost insects, colloquially.
Where other phasmids imitate sticks or leaves, this one's a living reed. It disguises itself among the reeds here on the Insular Indian coast. Hence its name, the Insular Indian phasmid. Perhaps you'll end up co-discovering the phasmid with us officers.
She looks you in the eye and nods thoughtfully.
To be honest, this animal sounds like a cryptid. You wouldn't happen to be searching for some kind of gnome of Jeroma, would you?
Gnome of what now?
I smell pseudoscience, he's thinking. Not a big fan of that.
Aha!
It's simply elusive. So much so that most establishment zoologists doubt it exists at all.
Establishment. I thought so.
His suspicion is confirmed. We're clearly going to ask if it has cool powers, but first, let's be a little more mundane and ask what makes you think the phasmid is around here?
Well, some teenagers making out in the reeds saw one. They didn't know what it was, of course, but there was a brief article in a local newspaper about their encounter with a ghost insect that looks like the reeds. Gary sent us the clipping.
So a newspaper clipping is all the evidence you have?
Of course, most phasmid sightings turn out to be false alarms, but their description matched the Insular Indian phasmid perfectly, and they didn't even know what they were looking at.
Enthusiasm has wiped the worry from her face. Her eyes sparkle behind her glasses.
You seem really excited about this cryptid.
I suppose I have something of a personal connection to the Insular Indian phasmid. All scientists have their little hobby horses.
So is it dangerous?
Not at all. Why else would it hide itself so carefully?
Is it valuable?
Oh, I doubt it. No one gets into cryptozoology for the money, sweetie.
Does it have cool powers?
Yes, it can blend in almost perfectly among the reeds. It's how it stayed hidden all these years, centuries even.
Okay, what's so special about this stick bug then?
Oh dear, I'm afraid I'm not explaining this very well. It is very special.
The woman's face flushes with embarrassment.
Morel can explain it all much better. I wish you could hear him describe it. Then you'd understand, I'm sure.
Tell me more about Morel. Looks, character, your relationship.
Oh dear, I'm not sure where to begin.
What does your husband look like?
Well, his expression is slightly grumpy, but his eyes are always bright and curious, like a small boy's. And his palms are quite coarse from all the field work, but he's quite gentle.
You can't go around Revachol feeling grown men's hands. If you want to find her husband, you'll need more concrete information.
Let's try again. If I were trying to meet him on the street, what would I look for?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame, and he has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say wild, even.
The lieutenant pulls out his notebook and begins jotting down the woman's description.
One other thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him, even if he's not out in the reeds, just in case.
I don't think Superstar would normally ask a question like this, but because he just had a dream about his ex-wife, I think he might actually. So how long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn. Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
How did the two of you meet?
Via dating agency, I'm ashamed to say. I was looking to get back into the scene after recovering from my accident, and he'd just divorced.
So, like Bumble.
We hit it off, and, well, here we are.
She smiles wistfully.
She's skipping over some important parts. Perhaps you'll find out more later.
Okay. I think I have all the information I need. Let's move on.
I hope I've been useful.
That's all for now, ma'am. I'll zoom out a little. Oh, there's something here on the kitchen cutting board. The tomatoes are so thinly sliced you can see through them. Okay. Oh, there's something up here. Oh, $1.15. All right, and let's see if our little unintelligible friend has anything more to say today.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives you a little nod, acknowledging your presence.
Do you know what's behind the door?
He looks up at you, then looks away quickly, shrugging and muttering something to himself. Shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind that door.
Okay, I don't think I need anything else. Stay masculine, my brother. So we need to decide whether we're going to talk to these dudes. Let's talk to this person, though. Is this the gardener?
Let me handle this.
The woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to you.
You seem a little different today. Less hospitable.
You are far from home, Lieutenant. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
I knew you were not the gardener.
That's right. I'm not a gardener. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
It feels like she's waiting for a reaction of some sort. I mean no trouble. I'm here to do my job, that's all.
Not a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern and perceptive.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You want to interview him.
She points to the man standing in the middle of the room.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
And you will respect my authority.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What if I want to talk to you, not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't test your authority. In Martinez, you are no one.
Why are you so aggressive?
Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
Just dock workers? Do dock workers spy on the police? We let you off easy, miss. Don't think it will happen again.
Oh, Kim is just whipping out his dick here.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful privatization of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Fuck yeah.
The tall, broad-shouldered man takes a sip of his beer.
So ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
If we're planning to pursue the communism angle, none of these really work very well. Yeah, let's do that. Let's ask those questions.
Let's.
What's your role in all this?
Like I already told you, I'm a legal counselor. Do you have hearing problems?
I might. Also, you're kind of nasty now. I should talk to Titus then. Talking to Titus and the rest of the Hardy Boys will have to wait until next time. Thanks as always for joining me, and remember, please have your pet spayed or neutered, but not both.